Owning a franchise allows you to go into business for yourself, but not by yourself. A franchise owner operates by selling an established product or service, which often has the significant brand recognition. Think of McDonald's or Orange Theory. A franchise includes not only a product, service, and trademark, but also the complete method to conduct the business itself, such as the marketing plan and the operations manuals. People often make the mistake of thinking franchises are just a business in a box. People also falsely believe that the franchises have a smaller failure rate than other businesses, and that is not true. Like all businesses, 60% of all franchises will be out of business in year 2. Therefore, you need to prepare yourself. Buying into a franchise can be a good way to own your own business and enjoy all the perks that come with it, as long as you do it in a smart and calculated way. This list of 10 things to watch out for has several important things to think about before buying into a franchise. Number 1, do your homework. Educate yourself. Interview the franchisor aggressively. Ask questions about their pre-opening support, franchise license boundaries, site election, design, construction, financing, training, and a grand opening program. Number 2, assess your work style and strength. How do you feel about doing the same tasks all the time? Do you like people? How about business-to-business sales? Are you good at that? Be honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, investigate the fees. In addition to the initial franchise fee, franchisees must pay ongoing royalties and advertising fees. Number 4, get your money straight. Getting a franchise up and running can involve hefty sums of cash, including the buy-in fee and the cost of equipment, location, construction for retail businesses, and upfront marketing costs. You'll need at least the first year of operating capital before the business catches on, not to mention funds to live on while you're building the business. Read the FDD disclosure statement carefully. The Franchise Disclosure Document, FDD, is the document which provides information about the franchisor and the franchise system to the franchisee requirements. Franchisees are required to operate their businesses according to the procedures and restrictions set forth in the franchise agreement. Use a franchise attorney. Not every business lawyer can negotiate a franchise agreement. You need a specialist. Number 7, beware of franchise consultants. Most franchise consultants are paid salespeople for the franchise owners, so beware. Number 8, work for a franchise. Learn by doing. Before starting a business or buying a franchise, I suggest working for one. Number 9, hire professional help. I've already mentioned getting a franchise attorney, but you also need an accountant to help you run the numbers. You'll need a breakdown and analysis so that you really understand what your cash outlay will be every month. A seasoned business coach, separate from the franchise, and an insurance agent will benefit you too. Your entire professional team should review the franchise agreement before it's signed. Number 10, talk to other franchisees. You should reach out to other franchise owners to get their story and see what the real story is about in terms of the pros and cons. One of the most important questions to ask them is how much support they receive from headquarters. You might also want to ask them if they would buy into the business again based on what they know now. Aim to speak to at least 10 franchisees. Don't fall in love without the proper vetting. If you follow the above, you'll have a darn good chance of making it. My sister and her husband bought a sandwich shop, went through the training, and did exactly what they were told through the manuals, and they just killed it. A year into ownership, the franchise made geographic changes, put shops closer together, demanded more money for franchising advertising that my sister did not approve of, and the quality of the meats deteriorated. Other franchisors did not keep their operations clean. These problems were reflected in Yelp reviews and local paper articles. The whole franchise fell apart, but my sister sold the franchise before it collapsed. Good for her. Bad for the person who bought it for $450,000. Don't be that person, so do your homework. This is Lorenda Phillips, Retire from Sports.